I'm good.
Alrighty, and welcome to another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis. You get any sleep last night?
Actually, yes, I did, man.
4 hours of walking around?
At least. A couple of 2x4s.
Yeah. Ooh, wow.
And slept like a baby. We were decorating the tree last night a little bit. Got the tree up, got the lights on. I'm like, honey,
I'm done.
Exactly. Like it was a long day yesterday. Yesterday was the Mooneyes Christmas show out in Irwindale. Do you want to start with the show, or do you want to start what happened before the show?
Why don't you start with what happened before the show?
Okay. I was on the way out. Got up at like 5:45 or something like that. Had some coffee, got things together. Get out to the truck about 6:30 so I can be at your place by 7. And I was like,
great plan.
Yeah, and like, hey, I think I'll take the freeway. It's faster. The lower control arm bushings and radius arm bushings are doing well. I was like, yeah, I'll be there in no time. Cruising up to 710, no problem. Transition to the 91, no problem. Just chugging along. Speedometer doesn't work. But it's flow of traffic. So 65, something like that. And listen to podcast and had my coffee down on the transmission hub, and everything was hunky dory. And then heard like a loud and then the drivetrain froze up and basically went into a power slide, which had me ended up facing oncoming traffic in the right lane. Good times.
No need for the coffee now, right?
Oh no! Oh, the coffee's all over the floor. Everything's moved around. As I'm going into the slide, it's like, ooh, there's the wall. There's the wall. Try to stay away from the wall. Oh, don't flip. Don't flip. You go into like video game mode in your head. Where like everything.
Video game mode. That's it. That's a way of putting it.
It's like things kind of slow down.
Right.
Yeah. Quite the adrenaline rush, let me tell you. But had some really great people. Right after it happened, I get out and there's a guy there. It's like, hey, let's push it, and it's like, everything's just locked up. Tried pushing it, put the clutch all the way down. Which that didn't feel right. So there's something in that area that's wrong. Wouldn't budge. Some other guy pulled over to help. And it's like, they're like, well, we got to go. It's like, cool, thank you. Really made sure to thank him, properly. Not just like because you're scatterbrained.
Right.
Like, okay, man, pull it together, look him in the eye, good handshake, thank you, that type of stuff. Called AAA, and of course, there's traffic, buzzing along, and I was pretty close to an on-ramp, so that there's people like, gassing up, to make speed, and, there's my truck, so bad merging and stuff like that, and, nothing happened there. Oh, I also didn't hit the wall. There was no one next to me, so I didn't take anybody else out. No accident. Really. Just nice big power slide, and
your own form of drifting, huh?
Then while I was wrapping up the call with Auto Club, some dude pulled up in like a service truck. Not as big as like a full-size tow truck or something like that, and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna hook up this chain, get in there and steer. and he dragged me off to the side of the road. I mean, wheels were just like hopping, but just bop, 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 bouncing along.
Right.
But got me in a lot safer position. I'd give his name. He gave me his card, but the card's still in the truck, which is over at the shop.
Right.
So when I get it, I'm actually going to give him a phone call, for another thank you.
Sure.
For just being a good Samaritan type of thing. Build up that car karma, which obviously I've built up enough to have 3 people pull over.
Ooh.
Let's see. Tow truck driver showed up, and then CHP showed up for did a quick little traffic stop or traffic break. Just drug this thing, up on the winch, up onto the back of the truck. Just so you know, it's about 9 miles, from like Cherry and the 91 to Belmont Auto Repair, which was 2 miles out of my auto club range. So that was another that was $18. They charge like $9 an hour or something.
That's nothing.
Right. And they weren't open yet, but the gates were open. So he was able to dump it off and, shimmy and rattle.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Like some pestering little dog that's grabbing at your ankle.
Yeah, I mean, he had the whole sled just, jerking it back and forth, until the truck would finally just, land on the ground. Jaime was there. He's been working there for a number of years, and he's wrenched on, both the Galaxy and the truck. Cool guy. And then Glenn, the owner, showed up. This is the part that really I can't figure out. Put a floor jack underneath the differential.
Yeah.
And then the wheel spun.
Well, he jacked it up, and the first thing he did was turn the right side, and we were on the other side of the car, and he said, "Oh, the wheel's turning." Yeah.
Yeah, both rear wheels were turning. And then we pushed it.
But we didn't turn. We couldn't get it out of gear.
Okay.
We didn't turn the drive shaft.
But
like I said, if you jack up the rear end of your car, like my car, automatic, you jack up the rear end to do brakes or just whatever. But we're always doing brakes. But you turn one side forward, the other side should turn backward.
Okay, but they were spinning. But
they were spinning.
But why wouldn't they spin when they're on the ground?
Because your drive shaft, because you're in gear.
Okay.
You're still in gear. Your transmission is probably stuck in gear somewhere. You couldn't get it into neutral.
Oh no.
So that would be like me being stuck in drive probably. I don't know. I'd have to put my car in drive. But you see, you have your manual transmission, so I couldn't tell you. So,
okay, but we were able to push it.
You're basically like, yeah, you're stuck in gear. You're park your transmission it engages forward and reverse at the same time. That's what that is. But there's something holding you up there, and I have a feeling it's your transmission.
That's. I've been trying not to think about it.
I hope it's minor, but
whatever it is,
we'll see.
I should hear from them tomorrow.
When was the last time you replaced the clutch?
I have never.
Oh.
I never have. So
maybe it could have. Maybe it's separated. I don't know. Pressure plate.
It's going to be one of those. Yeah, the parts are cheap.
Well,
but I'm going to eat it on the labor.
Replacing replacing a clutch is, yeah.
But there's plenty of room in that engine bay. You know, not like pulling the engine out of your Ranchero.
No, it's not like that at all.
No, so I'm expecting a call tomorrow. You know, they didn't call me Saturday because I'm sure they might have looked at it, but they're only open half day on Saturday, and they probably already had their schedule set up as far as like we got to move this stuff out today.
Priorities, right? Who's in?
And so,
yeah, but you can drive the Galaxy if you had to.
I could.
So now that you've got your fuel line fixed.
Yep, and still no turn signals. Haven't.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
Well, because the truck's been the priority.
Sure.
So.
Well, you got a left arm.
That's what it's for. And took the wife's car. Go shopping today and stuff. So I mean.
Yeah, you don't want to be driving this around. I just came from the local pet store to buy some food. That place was just nuts. Yeah, Christmas shopping.
Oh, yeah.
I walk in and thinking, I gotta get one thing here, and it's like, what are all these people doing here?
Yep.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, and again, I only have to go less than a mile to work.
Right. That's why you have the Spitfire.
The 79 Spitfire.
There you go.
And I actually get there faster than if I drive. I beat the bus last week. I was crossing Broadway, crossed it right in front of the bus.
Right.
And then I was just cruising. I wasn't like, hey, I'm going to beat the bus, going along. It's like, no, just single gear, just cruising along. And then when I crossed Broadway, when I got to work, it's like, hey, there's the bus, I mean, granted, they have to stop and things like that, but.
Right. There's your time.
Right. So I'm not worried about transportation.
No.
I mean, I do have the backup, and I mean, the motorcycle will run.
Oh, it's true.
No brake lights,
Still got a left arm.
A couple other things, but obviously that's been low on the totem pole. I know I talked about it all summer. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get on it. No. Other things have gotten in the way. So that was.
Oh yeah, that was on the way to my house. Yeah, right, that's right.
I haven't even made it to the show yet.
And then you called me and said, "Hey, the truck spun out." And
yeah, well, I got a text like, "Hey man, where are you?"
Yeah, I was kind of waiting, and I'm like, I gotta go get some gas and some cash, and I know if I back out of the driveway, you'll show up the minute I'm gone. So it's like. He usually texts me when he's around the corner and I haven't got it yet. So it's like, either that or you just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just happened that I was on the side of the 91 facing the wrong way. It was like, call Davis or call Auto Club. I think I better call Auto Club first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, got a late start.
Yeah, we got a late start. So, what was actually that bad?
Yeah, we left about 8.
Yeah, we left
rather
about
than
8.
7.
So we got there. We got
by
to
9.
The show at about 9. So.
And already.
Back parking lot. There we are. That was full.
We had almost the furthest parking spot away.
Oh yeah,
that you
back
could have.
against the fence, way back there with those containers out on the other side.
Reminded me of
Long
Beach State, before they built the new parking lot.
Oh, you just
where you're facing Atherton.
Yeah, you're just walking.
Yeah,
you're just walking.
But it did make it easy to find.
True.
So 9:00 in the morning. Okay, well, we had our press passes, so basically we got the free admission. Thank you, Tim Bailey at the Hot Rodders Journal.com. I'm sure it's .com. again, we plugged it a couple times. It's on our. There's a link on the site.
It's free.
Subscribe. You get a free monthly online magazine. The interface is getting better each time.
Should be out in a couple days.
That's right. And we've been doing some writing, and some event coverage is starting to come through. They've done three.
Two.
Just two so far.
Well, this will be the third one.
Okay, third one's coming out.
Right.
Okay, and then while we're shamelessly plugging ourselves, we just came out in Customized magazine, which is a little, quarter sheet size mag out of Germany.
So if you want to practice your German, check it out.
Do you know the website? Because I know they've got an online thing too.
Customizedmagazine.de.
Okay.
So, magazine is magazin.de.
Yeah, it's got some little twist. I got a sticker somewhere. Okay, so back to the show. 9:00 in the morning.
That place was full.
It's just, not only was full with
spectators.
Spectators.
It was full with cars.
Cars. I heard 1,200 pre-registered cars. So that's not going to, plus all the people rolling in at 5 in the morning.
Gates open at 6, man. You
Okay.
got to be there at 6.
So
I couldn't believe it.
that it was packed.
I mean, just packed, full.
Irwindale Speedway. I mean, and just tons of good stuff.
And we didn't see it all. We ran out of time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's from 6 to gates open to 6. Show ends at about 3 o'clock. They wrap up. By the time the last well-to-dos roll out of there, I'm sure it's 4:30.
Oh, it's got to be approaching dark.
Oh yeah. But they got to get everybody out because they got to shut down the yard. But it's like we didn't have time to walk every. I think we missed probably maybe 2 aisles.
I think there was a couple sections off to the side or something like that.
Far corner.
Yeah,
where people would pick up time slips for the 8th mile drags.
Yeah, but I wanted.
But we didn't get time to go over there because we're shooting video and pictures down of the actual drags. So
yeah, okay. If we didn't
I mean, we spent probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours, shooting videos and pictures down on the starting line. So,
that was killer.
Oh yeah, I mean you don't want to walk away from that.
No, I mean the gassers were cool.
Oh, heck yeah.
But by far, hands down, was the AFX class. I mean, your Hullum and Moody, Fairlanes, with 427 or 429, lifting the front wheels, up, not just a little bit. I mean,
a couple feet.
I mean, not wheelie stands, but I mean, good hard pulls.
Crazy.
On a heavy car. That 61 Galaxy Starliner thing was tough.
Big full size car coming up off the ground.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
And 8th mile times.
Oh,
that were
5.6, 5.8 seconds.
Yeah.
What was the top speed? 118. I think it was the quickest one I saw.
Which was probably.
I think it was that Mustang, the 65 Mustang.
It wasn't that yellow one. It was.
No, it was
a green one.
Like a. I'm gonna say green or black.
It's kind of an olive green.
Okay.
With the hood scoop.
Oh yeah.
But even that yellow one.
That thing moved.
Kicked some butt.
That thing moved.
When I saw that burnout. They go way past the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I gotta pack the tree there. And,
with the wheelie bars in the back, it's like, oh. And then went up against that orange Camaro. I don't know what year.
It's like a 68,
Yeah, somewhere,
67 maybe.
which,
I'd have to look at it again.
I mean, that thing was wanting to go. I mean, unfortunately, it went into the wall.
Right. But I think you brought up a good point. Was the car, that straight axle right before him, the one who laid down some oil?
It
Probably
it may have a factor.
Probably a culprit.
A little oil right on a shift, might have caused that thing just to,
Kicked out left.
kick it out, and then,
Thank God he was already behind the Mustang, though. Could have sideswiped him.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah, you look at the video, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
Mustang was a little quicker out of the hole.
yes, but the way that the Camaro did the burnout and stuff, it might have caught up to him if it didn't crash. If it went straight.
Right.
I mean, that would have been a really good close race. Yeah. But
these things happen.
a lot of things happened, on the track.
Yeah, it had a couple breakdowns.
A lot of oil and dirt and junk falling off, and someone's glove on the track.
Yeah, how do you lose a glove on a track?
A left hand. So it's like, what? You're hanging your arm out the window.
I don't know.
As seems to me, if you're going about 10 miles an hour on an 8th-mile track, you're going to have both hands on the wheel. You're not going to be like, cruising, with arm out. Well, plus you got to have the windows rolled up for that.
I don't know, man.
Maybe they actually left it on top or something.
You know what? Maybe he got out of the car, took his gloves off. Car got moved. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good to tell you.
But
that's probably most likely is the driver was on the track and put him down.
Yeah.
So.
But killer show. It
was a great show. It's huge. My God. It's bigger this year than last year.
Yeah. I just really hope that there weren't a lot of problems.
Boy, I tell you, man.
Because
there's some short fuses out there.
By let's see, by 2:30.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay. When we
2
got
o'clock, man.
Well, when we got there at 9, it seemed like the Bud Light Tall Boys was the
was a preferred beverage.
Yeah, and by
1.
Yeah, already starting to see the effects of it.
You can't really say the sun was beating down on all of us, and it was just warping your head even more. It was cool, 70 degrees, hazy. The sun didn't really come out until like around 11.
Yeah, kind of like when the drag races were
just starting to pick up.
Yeah. My fear is much like Paso.
Oh,
like
things get out of control, and we can't control the crowd.
And Paso just says we're done.
Yeah.
When you're walking out and you see security guards with bandages and blood on their face, from breaking a fight, there's gonna, if it continues, there's gonna be a point where
They're just gonna say no.
Yeah,
they're not gonna host it, or it's gonna cost more money for the added security,
or they're gonna start searching cars for booze.
Well, that's true too, and there isn't any liquor stores around there.
No,
unless you can squeeze alcohol out of a rock.
But like. Ventura, they searched every car for booze.
Absolutely.
It made it really hard getting in. But
right. Everybody does push-ups now.
Mm-hmm. But that's my fear with this show. Because there was around the beer gardens area, I wanted nothing to do with that.
Oh yeah,
there's way too many people. Drinking way too much, too early in the day. It's like, that's a problem.
Right. It's just
I can handle the weird dust with the with the little puppies in little Santa Claus outfits and the pocketfuls of dust with the people dragging around on the little wagon. I can handle that, but get a full car club that's just been drinking way too much with another car club.
just bad ingredients, man.
Yeah, I'm too old for that. Bumping into the wrong guy. I mean, I bumped into a couple people, and hey, sorry, everything was cool, but it's like you get one of these guys and be like, hey, man, what's up?
What's up?
What
the hell's a podcast?
Yeah. Where's your car? So.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what the aftermath with this is, and how they plan to solve this problem, before it's
done.
Done, null and void.
Yeah, I have a feeling the price is going to go up.
Yeah, because that'd be more added security.
Oh yeah, they have to pay for that.
Yeah,
nothing's free.
Oh no. But I mean, hopefully, every big show, afterwards reflects on, okay, what was good, what was bad, what do we need to change,
right?
And hopefully they do that for next year and address something. Just because it's fresh in my mind, Ink and Iron, that's what Trace has done every year. It's like, what do we need to change? There were issues with,
right. How do we? Yeah, right.
First year,
negatives.
2 years ago, there was issues with like getting in and super long lines. Well, okay, let's address that issue.
Right. Streamline it, make it easy.
Yeah. Mentioned Trace because at the show yesterday, got an email, back from him from like, 3 months ago, which I'm sure he wasn't blowing us off. Well, it was in Ventura when we saw him.
That's true. It's September. It feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah. So
we're gonna be in Turlock in like 6 weeks.
Yeah. Last weekend in January.
That's like 6 weeks.
Time
flies, man.
But I know Trace has been busy. He's probably at every show, scouting stuff and planning and scheming and stuff like that.
Sure. His brain doesn't quit.
Yeah. Guy's got a lot of energy. But he's good. He wants to come on kind of right after the new year. Sure. He's got a lot of things confirmed that he's ready to talk about.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what he's got to say. I'm sure he's going to change up the plan. There'll be some more added bonus events and
go from a 9-ring circus to a 13-ring.
Steampunk on steroids.
Yeah. So he's coming up, and we've got Turlock at the end of January.
And maybe we can hook up with Steve Steelwell from the F100 Club.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to email Ed this week. Hopefully his mailbox isn't full again. But back to the show. People we did not see.
Oh, man. It's like we were all there, but you don't see anybody.
Yeah. Pretty sure the guys from Classic Pickups Garage.
Okay.
No. Name of their club.
Pickups Limited.
Pickups Limited, thank you. Classic Pickups Garage is like a subdivision or something like that. No, they were there because I saw some Jeff's Fun Run flyers, but didn't see them. Gas Girls were there.
Right.
Rochelle was there.
Kristen showed up.
Kristen showed up, which that's another thing I got to talk about. She showed up in her Studebaker. I want to say Jen?
Jesse or...
was probably there.
Right. She's the one with the Falcon.
Okay.
62 Falcon.
Which had like a coat of primer on it.
Yeah.
When we saw it before, it was kind of like a maroonish.
Yeah, it was like dark red, right,
Yep.
as she was sanding.
They were sanding down.
She's going to repaint that car.
Yeah. We know they were there. Saw them, but we didn't run into them.
Yeah, that's all right.
Emailing.
There's so much to see, dude. It's
yeah,
just
oh,
like,
yeah.
God.
Oh, no, I'm not bagging on anybody.
No,
it's
just like I'm going to probably end up bumping into you rather than like looking for you. Yeah.
A
So
listener, Christopher, we were having an email dialogue over the past few days. Unfortunately, his phone died. You know, and I'm sure we walked right past him.
Oh, sure.
You know, we walked right past his car. You know, didn't see him. Let's see. I'm sure Piero was there.
Probably.
Didn't see him.
We didn't see him.
You know, the guy from the Acme Clothing was there.
Right, John Mearns.
Yeah, but he was pretty close to that
He was on
crazy
the other
area.
side. Right. I bet he got some stories.
Oh,
Oh, man.
we would have said hi, but it was
That was a high tide right about there.
yeah, the deluge was
Yeah.
was coming on. But we did see Rocky.
Rocky Phillips.
Thank you. I was like, Rocky, come on, name. It's there.
Rocky Phillips.
From Eagle Field Drags.
Absolutely. He had his twin small block Chevy, side-by-side,
Little,
front engine dragster out there.
I think it's pretty.
Isn't that
pretty
cool?
Yeah. I just hope he got a chance to run it.
Those guys ran when we were walking back from lunch.
Oh,
But,
that's
you know,
when they
we
let him.
spent 20 minutes walking back, but they picked up racing again.
Oh, after
So
the
we
Cackle
heard 'em.
Fest, I thought they were taking a break.
They did. But they took like a 30-minute break.
Okay, in the schedule,
So we-
the schedule
we
was like an hour
walked.
and a half.
Right. I mean, if we'd walked directly after they'd got done with that cackle run, we walked straight back to the car and then walked back. We could have probably seen them. Rather than me losing, hey, what's that over there? And wandering off like a loose dog, you know. Then we would have seen them run, but probably wouldn't have had a chance to talk to them. So,
Right.
but pictures would have been better.
Yeah. The because of all the things on the track that was happening, just
They pushed everything back.
Yeah,
So
everything
those
just
guys
got
only got
pushed.
one run. See, then they had to shut down for the day.
yeah.
And it's a one-day event, so you know that's pretty tall for a one-day deal.
Well,
You know,
especially since how much it's grown over the past couple of years,
Jesus,
just over last year.
yeah,
And, you know, it was like, you know, last year. I mean, getting in park, no problem. You know, this was like over here, over here.
I felt like I was late. Yeah, that's right.
You know, yeah, late at 9 o'clock for a car show.
Yeah,
You know,
gates open at 6. I'm telling you, man. You sell toilet paper 2 o'clock, you're a millionaire.
oh, that's right.
And if you sell if you're a taco truck and you're selling breakfast burritos at 6:30 a.m. out there, you're a millionaire.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of food vendors, but we
No.
also didn't kind
well, I wasn't kettle corn and maybe a funnel cake, but I don't know.
of. Yeah, I didn't see much.
You know, I didn't see any potato tacos for you. I'll tell you that.
Oh, no way. Don't get me started on potato tacos. I had one Friday night though. It was good.
So yeah, it was good to see Rocky Phillips and his auction for raising some funds for the Eagle Field Drags. Check out the website eaglefielddrags.com. So,
Which we're gonna make an effort.
we're making an effort
We're making an effort
to be out there in May.
You know, I think the only thing that really holding us back would be finances.
Isn't that what holds everybody back?
You know, well, I mean, I don't know how much my truck is going to cost me.
Yeah, that's
It's the holidays.
yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I just put $1,200 into that thing
Yeah.
last month. You've got your whole Mustang project.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
4-lug to 5-lug.
Yeah. I'm working all around that today.
You know,
This
the
stupid
67
thing. Yeah.
Ranchero
The
rear
rear
end.
end, yeah, it's a big chunk of money.
Yes. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully JetBlue will have a deal. You know.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we have to buy tickets right now. See?
Yeah.
What's May? That's 6 months away.
Yeah. So
So that means that the window is for great deals cuts us down to about 3 months out. So
yeah. So I would really like to go. It's a great place out in the middle of nowhere.
it is nowhere.
You know.
But yeah, if we go, we should take the easy up, and we'd have to go the day before and camp out overnight.
I got a tent.
Uh,
That'd really be doing it on the cheap.
You could probably just sleep in Fish's trunk because it's so big.
Oh, the 49?
Yeah,
Well, I fit in the back seat.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So, Eaglefield, definitely something we're going to consider.
I'd try that again. Hell yeah.
And then, kind of think the car show season's over till New Year. Do you know of anything coming up?
Grand National Roadster Show, which is going to be the same weekend that we're going to be in Turlock. After that, February, I don't know what's going on in February. March is our down low
The 91.
91 car show. That should be cool.
Oh, I do have one. It was on the back of the Pomona Swap Meet flyer. February 2nd in San Juan Capistrano.
Oh, really?
10th annual Rotary Car. Wow, come on, guys. Spelling mistake there. CARE. Oh, no. Care show. Car capitalized care because there's some.
Oh, is it like some kind of fundraiser? For,
Yeah. It's the like Rotary Club.
Right, the Community Rotary Club.
Yeah, so I was thinking, hey, Rotary engines.
We got
Yeah,
your RX-7.
Yep. I looked briefly on the site. It's not that. They're planning on, I think it was like 400 pre-registered cars.
For what years? What?
I just looked briefly,
Oh,
but something to think about. February 2nd. It's a little far away.
Capistrano's not that far.
Okay. I mean, it's not driving to San Diego, but
I don't know.
It's still.
It's not even as far as Oceanside. Capistrano. It takes 30 minutes.
Okay. Something to consider. Yeah. And I'm sure there's going to be a few more. I'll have to look on Junkyard Jeff's site at junkyardfind.com. He usually has got some events up there.
Maybe he'll come on and do an interview.
Oh, that's right. He was talking about bringing out the Mopar.
Yeah. With Lanks cement from my plumbing problems from 2 weeks ago. And basically had to break up a couple bags of cement and do the water and get the trowel out and get
What
down
about
your
three
hands.
bags of 60 pounds?
Yeah, 3 bags of 60 pound. I had 4 bags left. So I went out, put them out on the corner, put the free sign on it.
A little Magic Alley action.
No, I didn't put it in the alley. I put it on the corner. I put everything on the corner, put the big free sign on it. And within an hour, it was gone.
Perfect.
As I was putting up the house lights, some guy shows up, a pickup truck, just looks at me, and I look at him and give him the nod. He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Make it go
He
away.
mentioned something about making a fence or what something. I'm like, I don't care. Here you go.
Make it disappear.
Make it disappear. So, yeah. Concrete work. It'll make an honest person. I mean, granted, I only did it for about 2.5 hours, but it's work, dude.
Uh-huh.
It's hard.
One bag's not too bad. You say, okay, second bag. Okay, I'm in the flow. Third bag, you kind of start getting over it.
Yeah, you're like, this sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. There ain't nothing like getting cement dust on your hands and it gets wet and it gets dry and you're like, wow, this is kind of like Bondo.
Yeah, you start getting the slag and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, dude. And then you start getting blisters. Sucks. But it's done.
Yep.
It's not raining, so it's good.
Then
Just sit back, watch a cure, pop a top.
there you go. It's sort of like watching
Watching paint dry. That's right.
You know, kind of burn it in a little bit. It takes a long time for that to cure all the way.
Oh, yeah, my other patch is still curing.
Okay, so, I mean,
It'll take a month, sure.
are you wetting it down?
No,
A little mist?
no.
Okay, then it's probably already cured.
No, it's still dark.
Okay.
It's just like past day and a half, it's just now starting to kind of change. So I could wet it down. That's no problem.
Yeah. The first patch, too late for that.
Not really. It's still kind of dark.
Okay. Just a little misting. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned good car karma when you mentioned your dilemma of facing oncoming traffic.
Yeah, which is, like...
Remember back at the show when we walked up, we were leaving?
Okay, which show?
The Mooneyes show.
Okay.
And we walked up, and the guy who was parked next to me in his Ford F-150 had left his McDonald's bag there.
Oh, yeah.
He also left a nice remembrance of him on the side of my car.
Oh.
About a half-inch door ding. Took the paint clean off. Noticed it when I was leaving your house yesterday.
Oh,
I'm like, where did that come from? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Mr. McDonald's.
dude.
Screw that guy, okay? I hate that.
Yeah.
Bad karma, dude. Ford F-150. Screw you.
Yeah. Oh.
Mooneyes show. Far parking lot.
I'm sorry, man.
That blows, dude. A Ford guy.
That's not cool.
Pisses me off, dude. You got all the room in the world to take your trash to a trash can somewhere when you get home.
Well, and plus there's plenty of trash cans out
Yeah,
there.
you don't got to leave it at my doorstep and then leave your signature on my door. I hate that. There's nothing more I hate than a door ding. It's just like, oh, there goes the door. It just flies away. A new truck? Come on, dude. How much does that door weigh? Compared to the Mustang? I'd kill you if I dropped my door on you.
Yeah.
And then I'd want to kill you again. Jeez, dude.
That sucks.
That's just bad, you know. He's the guy mixing up those screws at Home Depot, too. Oh, I don't care. You know what? I went to Depot this morning. I had to return a plumbing hose for my toilet from 2 weeks ago. And this girl who's really sweet, she says, what happened? I said, is this the wrong one? I said, yeah, you know how you buy, you're not really sure which hose to get, so or which item to get, so you get
The one you
get
think
one
it
of-
is, and
yeah.
then
This
a couple
looks-
that are
right,
similar.
and so you find out.
So that you don't have to make another trip.
Yeah, so it's like,
I mean, you're going to have to make another trip, but,
but you-
not in the middle of the job.
right, exactly. I got to get something fixed, and so you buy one of whatever you think you're going to need, and you know you're always going to go back because I go to Home Depot every other week. So it's just like, she's like, oh yeah, people do that. And then she also said, this is where she said, and some people just mix things up. They don't put them back. I'm like, so
Exactly.
true. Wow, yeah. So,
Especially
good car
with
karma, okay?
like all the fittings and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially Depot's the worst for that.
Ah,
Yeah. But how do you build good car karma? When you see someone on the side of the road, slow down and say, you got a cell phone? Need me to make a call for you? chances, at least these days now, is like everybody's got a cell phone, but
Right.
still, it's like that.
Or
Okay,
someone-
cool.
Or the last thing they want to do is have somebody stop to help them because,
Yeah.
like, Jesus,
Yeah. But why are you stopping?
why are you stopping? Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Need a jump?
There you go.
That's an easy one.
Oh, speaking of
Wait,
that,
you see some. Actually, I did this couple weeks ago. I was riding my bike, riding the Spitfire home,
yeah, that's Spitfire.
and someone's car, obviously wasn't running, but they were like pushing it, to get into the parking spot for street sweeping. Got off my bicycle. I helped him push. I mean, it took, 3 minutes out of my day? Built up a little car karma.
I like that.
It's stuff like that. It's like, see someone, pushing it up into the, into the gas station because they just ran out of gas and they just need that extra 20 feet. How hard?
Driveway is always the toughest part, too.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this car's so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that. It's
For your, yeah, you get that mental note like, I should help.
Yeah. You get that? It's like, why not? I mean, is your day that filled up, that busy, that you can't get someone out where, if you're in that position, it's like, pushing it up that driveway, it's like, man, I wish I had another hand. It's nice, easy way to, build up that car karma. I'm convinced it pays off. But then again, I also have that bad luck.
Weird dust.
I don't have so much weird dust. My
Where does
luck is
karma
bad luck.
cross the line to weird dust. Maybe if I'm not in the picture, you won't have a problem.
I don't know. You know what? I can safely say when I was at the Good Guys show in Del Mar.
Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
No weird dust.
That's cool, man.
But I'm also good at repelling it. Like I see the potential and I turn my back on it.
I'm just flypaper. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flypaper.
But I'm telling you that what about helping someone, pushing a car. Okay, the wife's car had a dead battery last week, Thursday. So, it's like I get home, I already know this car isn't going to start. So I tried anyway. Okay. So pop the hood, pull the battery out. I'm like, okay. And then I realize, will this car get out of park? The Honda? Without a battery?
I don't know. With all that new computer stuff.
You can't get that 2006 Honda out of park without a battery. So I couldn't. It was on the driveway, so I couldn't move it out of the way to get the Mustang out to go get a battery. Oh. And I'm saying to myself, of course, this is after I've got the battery already in the Mustang. I'm ready to go. It's like, dude. So I got to put the battery back in the car, turn the ignition on, put your foot on the brake, and then drop it down to neutral.
Even though the battery had no juice. Well,
not enough juice to
start it, but enough
crank it.
But enough to complete the whole circuit.
Right. Enough to say, hey, there's a battery. So, and then I had to push it. And, my driveway is like a half pipe. It's just like you go down, and then it rolls back, and then it's like, all right, good luck, buddy. I'm sitting there, and I'm turning the wheel.
Oh, man.
And I'm pushing, and then you just like sweat starts coming down. You're like, oh, dude, okay, that's good enough. Back wheel's still up on the curb. I'm
I can get
on
out
the street. Now. Yeah. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. So pull the battery back out, put it in the Mustang, go down to O'Reilly. But those guys helped me out. They said, all right, we got something for you. Cool, I got the replacement here 3 years ago. Should be a 5-year battery. And what's your name? Which phone number? She starts looking. I go, I left the receipt at home, which I did have, which I dated, bought battery for, kept in the records. And back then it was called Kragen. So I told him, I said, it was called Craig. And he's like, well, let's just check it out. Yeah, I got you here. So instead of $100, it's $58.
Oh, so you got prorated.
Good car karma.
There we go.
I'm like, okay, cool. Put the battery in, crank it up, boom, done. But I was surprised with no battery, though. Can't get that thing out of park.
Well, the wife's car, actually not the Honda she has now, the one before that, she was coming home, I think from Cerritos or some shopping mall or something like that. She's not a big shopper, it was for something specific, pop in, pop out, not the typical, ooh, I'm going to spend hours shopping type of chick,
Looks for, yeah.
Yeah. And, like her car died, and someone gave her a jump. She was good to go.
Right.
Died again.
Oh, while driving?
Yeah. Gas station or something like that. She was able to get a jump, and then she took it over. There was a dealer close enough,
right?
And I remember talking to the guy, the service guy on the phone. I'm like, look, I don't want you guys to put in a battery if that's all it is. If there's something wrong, let's fix it. But if it's just a battery, I'll pick one up, locally. I can
right.
put. I can put in a battery.
Right.
Type of thing.
Heard they want to charge me $20 to do that. So,
but it was the computer saving itself. Why it was shutting off. As this dead battery was, dwindling down, the computer would shut off. Like a failsafe.
Right.
I was like, and at the time I'm, trying to wrap my head around it. It's like, well, I could fire up the Galaxy, take the battery out while it's running, and it's going to keep running. It was like, well, okay. So yeah, these new cars.
Right. It's so smart that it outsmarts itself.
Mm-hmm. Outsmarts you.
But I mean, that's kind of new cars tell you, when your gas is going down, how many miles you have to go before you have to refill. Can they do that with a battery?
It blows me away that you got to have a battery in your car, to push your car.
Yeah. I mean, I could. It's not simple anymore. It's just you got to think 3 times about it. So.
Good luck getting a shop manual. Well, okay, you could probably get one, but it's like, what can you do on it?
You're actually probably better off looking online.
Okay, but how much are you going to do to that, newer model Honda?
Well, let's put big wheels in it, a chit, lower it, put some ground effects on it, tint the windows,
big old cannon,
big sound system.
Okay, but I mean, realistically, when you open the hood, it's like, what are you going to do? Add oil?
Add oil, check fluids.
That's about it.
That's about it, man.
You can't touch timing?
Shouldn't need to.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's all computer controlled.
Right. I'd have to get one of those handheld computer, those tuners.
Oh, yeah.
Those things are bucks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
$200-$300.
And this was a while ago, but most of them were PC based rather than Mac based. So then you'd have to get a laptop that that could read all that stuff.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hook that up to run a big long cord up into your outdated iMac.
There you go.
Speaking of the brand new iMacs,
yeah,
no optical drive.
Oh, it's true. You were right. That's right.
I was thinking,
You have to get an external
well,
of something.
right. If you want to watch a DVD or something but that's Apple saying that's outdated technology. I mean, everything's streaming now.
That's true. You should be able to go to some external server that has all your photos, it has all your videos, has all your XYZ.
It's all up on the
All
cloud.
you need is iTunes and download your stuff. Have your playlist, your Spotify, whatever. Go from there.
Yeah. Do you do Spotify?
I don't. The wife does.
Okay.
She loves it.
I'm usually not.
Of course, my computer's 11 years old, so everything I have is old.
Mm-hmm.
Even my phone.
Yeah.
3GS, man.
It's not nearly as old as your
The old
previous
flip-
phone.
Oh,
where
yeah,
you
the old
still
flip
run
phone.
it,
Yeah,
run the
dude.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was called a phone.
That's all you can do on it.
Just make calls. What else are you supposed to do?
So hey, Monday.
Monday.
Not coming up Monday. Previous Monday. Set up a time for the Gasoline Girls
Yeah.
to go out to Kristen's shop
Oh, yeah.
and take a look at those Galaxy parts. I scored.
You saved a galaxy somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody's galaxy. You saved somebody's galaxy.
Yeah. But killer shop.
They have a lift?
I don't think they have a lift,
Oh.
but tons of space.
We could play hockey in there.
Yeah. Lay $10 worth of plastic down, and you got a spray booth.
All you need is a fan.
I'm pretty sure
There you go.
They did. Met up with her husband, cool dude, Ford guy. So we had plenty to talk about.
He's working on a Cougar?
Yeah, it was.
69 Cougar?
I think it was a 71 Cougar.
Oh, 71?
71 Cougar,
351?
Cleveland.
There you go.
I ended up giving him. I just
Oh,
gave him
that's
that Valley Pan.
Right.
Tried to sell it, and it's like
Yeah.
it could sit out here and rust, or I can give it to someone who might
rust.
use
It's
it.
aluminum.
Okay, well, it had some surface rust on it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh, I could be wrong.
I should have oiled it up before the rains,
Oh,
but
whatever.
just some surface. It just ended up giving it to him because
What are you going to do with it?
exactly
Either that or we rush out and go get a Cleveland.
that ain't happening.
No.
Big block all the way, man.
Hey, I got nothing against a Windsor.
Oh, my vehicle's too big for a
Cleveland is
small block.
different. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
We
okay.
could put a Cleveland in here.
Yeah, but I'm not getting rid of the 390.
No, there's no need to do that.
Yeah,
You got room.
yeah. But picked up all their Galaxy parts, that they pulled off their demolition derby project. 3 big totes full, and then some. Unbelievable the amount of spare parts I have now, and not that I'm going to sell them, but just the dollar amount that I have, for a one-off year, worth of trim, headlight buckets.
This is single year style, huh?
Oh yeah, 67, 69, both different. I mean, there might be maybe like door handles, door locks,
right.
maybe
Knobs and handles. That's about it.
that's about it. Not like the truck, 61 to 60, to 66.
Yeah, that'll fit.
Yeah. But
What are you talking about? Jeez. 57 to 60. 61 to 66.
Yeah, I think it's 61 to 6.
Yeah, and then you go to 67 to what? 74, maybe.
I'd have to double
Something
check.
like that.
I don't think it goes quite that far.
But that's your F100s, man. That's usually in the same place for everything, man.
Yeah, but scored tons of killer parts. They had a 1960 two-door Falcon. I guess they've had it for a number of years, and then just recently, maybe we should get going on this thing.
Get the bug and just start tooling on it.
Yep. When I saw it on Monday, engine was out, fenders are off, a lot of work to be done. The 144 was pulled out, and he was getting the 170 ready to put in.
Right.
But then I saw him on Friday when I dropped the pan, that valley pan over. It was about 5 o'clock. Still had a lot of work to do. The engine was in. I guess he did a bunch of suspension stuff, and it was like looking at pulling an all-nighter. Well,
that's tough, dude.
Oh yeah, night before a show. He still had the brakes to do, and then bleeding the brakes, fuel lines, fenders. It was.
Jeez, how long did it take us to put that Ranchero back together?
Yeah, and
we went pretty quick after we got the fenders on and the grill.
Yeah, that stuff went quick. It was getting it running. We had to rebuild the carburetor. But you always find a problem, and then you'll be stuck you won't be able to get what you need until the next day, if you're lucky at that. So you have to do your workarounds. Your brakes you'll have to get ahead of time. We wrestled with that for like 2 days. Yeah. Well, long story short, but when we saw Kristen Studebaker there.
But we're already talking, 5 days. So it's just like that's tough, man.
Yeah. So I don't think they pulled it together.
Right. It's
but still pretty cool car.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The interior was done too, or
I didn't look inside.
Oh.
It was
it
more
painted?
The outside was white. When I saw it on Monday, the engine bay was shot. But see, also they're going through and take something off, clean it,
right,
do it right.
There you go.
So that's probably what
right
held him up.
Sure.
Also it also could have been that distributor. I think I told you the
problem with the ignition.
No, the oil pump.
The oil pump
shaft between the 144 and the 170. One was a half inch and one was 5/8. So if you would have dropped that new distributor in, it's like it wouldn't do anything. As far as building up pressure because it wouldn't hit the shaft and.
Wow.
But overall, good people. They've got a great shop space. It's like
envy, huh?
Yep.
Space.
They had tons of space. Not this 3 foot by 15 to 20 that I've got to walk around in once when the car's in.
Yeah, it's a big car.
Yep.
Falcon. You could put a Falcon in here. You'd have a little bit more room.
I'd have a lot more room.
Could you put the truck in here?
The truck has been in here before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think when I did the intake manifold.
Oh, really?
Oh no! It was the oil pump.
Oh. Good times.
Yeah, because you got to drop the pan.
Right. You have to lift the engine and drop the pan, probably.
Yeah, because there's that big old cross member.
Yeah. At least you can get to everything.
It was
Still sucked, didn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Probably took you a day and a half.
I don't remember it. It was a while ago, but it was a party. It just because like you got to put the pump, you got to get the pan in place. Over the over the cross member,
right,
and then put the pump in. Because once the pump's in, you don't have any clearance to get the pan in.
Oh.
So you got to work with a few inches
You're
space.
working with two loose parts. You put the and then you have to torque that oil pump in, probably to 40 pounds maybe. Couple bolts, which I'm sure the world's easiest thing to get to.
Oh yeah, you're just working in a couple inch space between the block and the pan.
And then you got to put your pan in, and then you got to put a gasket in there, and then you can't just start bolting everything in. You got to like crisscross your bolts because it's obviously going to move around on you, and you're swearing the whole time on your back.
Yep.
Yeah.
With about 4 different drivers. I mean, they're all half inch, but as you get under the cross member, it's like, oh well, this one doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, right.
Long ones, short ones, box end, ratcheting vans. Good times.
Did you ever figure out any more oil leaking on that before you decided to go drifting, or?
I went in there. I did have. I had a few loose bolts.
Yeah.
I mean, not like falling out, but
Right.
like quarter turn, half turn stuff. Oil pan, timing cover.
Right.
Again, some of those were hard to get to.
Of course.
Go out to the street. Okay, I got all my half inch stuff. Oh, can't get to that one. Need a universal. Walk up the driveway.
Yeah, you got a nice collection by the time you're done.
Yeah, but yeah, I see. I got a lot of it.
So it stopped leaking.
Pretty much.
Oh, really? Oh, you did pretty good.
Yeah. So, nothing dangerous. It sure wasn't pissing like it was.
Well, that's good.
So.
I guess you could cross that off your truck list up there, huh?
Well, almost.
Linkage adjustment. Well, that's going to get adjusted now.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Carb ball.
Yeah, the
Oh, the ball stud?
yeah, because
that broke?
Yeah, the one that broke.
You need another one?
I got some off of eBay.
Oh, okay.
I got a box, an assortment box sitting around here somewhere.
What's the other one say up there? Leak?
Oh, the exhaust leak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Good luck.
good old number 4.
Right.
Yeah.
We got to work on that. House. Yeah, endless.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. So, speaking of good times,
Good times.
holidays are coming up.
Yeah, good times.
Like we said, there's not much in the next couple of weeks.
We'll probably have Mr. Fish next weekend.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Maybe on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Depends on the schedule.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on.
I know we're gonna try to build
an amp box.
like a repo Vox amp.
He's got some plans for cutting up some wood and building up a cool amp box. So.
It's like a locking dado joint.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forget the name of it. Sometimes it's used on drawers and stuff like that. And then this crazy radius, on the top.
Uh-huh.
So he's supposed to be bringing down this big old half-inch router bit.
Yeah, he says he got some bits for you.
You know, that I just told him make sure it's got a bearing.
Oh well, yeah. Otherwise, you'll spend a half a day setting up just for your fencing.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
I'm about done.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
We can Skype it. We should
Oh,
do
sure.
another.
Hey man,
Well-
we're supposed to be. I'm going to be off for a week, so
Oh, that's right.
we have a challenge to take care of, don't we? Mr. K1 Speed over there says you're going to beat me at racing.
Oh, that's right. Do you want to do that instead of shooting pool?
Yeah.
Or we can do both. We might have time for
You
both.
know what? Maybe we should do that because we obviously can't have beverages before we go racing.
Okay, let's back up. Yeah, once a year during the holiday season.
Yeah, we go play some pool, and I usually beat you.
Yeah, but we go to a real pool hall where we get to actually bring out our own pool cues. Where
Yeah, we
you
play
don't
in
look
a-
like an a-hole at a bar table.
Right? Yeah, we play in a big table.
And partake. Didn't one year we go to the Goat Hill?
I think so. I don't
some-
know why we decided to do that.
Maybe because we wanted some peanuts and foosball.
Oh, they have shuffleboard there too.
I've never played shuffleboard.
I thought we didn't play shuffleboard,
We might have. I don't think so.
but they got shuffleboard down here.
Okay.
We
But-
can try that.
Okay, but once a year during that holiday week,
We pull out the pool cue,
pull out the pool
dust
cues.
it off.
But so this year, maybe midweek, go hit the.
K1 speed, yeah.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay. Do a few laps.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
burn a couple hot laps,
sure,
then go hit some pool.
sure.
Obviously, we're gonna have to see what time they're open and stuff like that. But I mean,
That's true.
make a day out of it. If they open up, say like 10 o'clock, that'd be perfect.
Oh yeah.
You know.
We'll hook up the GoPro.
Oh,
See,
there we go.
GoPro,
Go. Little duct tape.
GoPro. And then you can put the GoPro in the pool cue as you sink the 8-ball
I'm pretty good at that.
unintentionally.
Yeah. Right on a good run. You like
Yeah.
on the run that can win the game. Do that, that fatal, okay, I'm going to cut this sleeve. I'm cutting it close, but I need it for the next shot. There goes the 8-ball. Game over. All righty. So, got that to look forward to. So,
Yeah, let's do that.
hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com. I'm sure it's /Primer Podcast, something like that.
Something like that.
I only post up like once a week, so go ahead and like us. I'm not going to flood you with a bunch of gifs and stupid pictures and stuff like that. And throw us some mail at like Christopher did over at primerpodcast@gmail.com. Check out the 91 Car Show site.
Hot Rodder Journal.
There's an S in there.
Hot Rodders
There we go.
Journal.
You got something to sell? Hit up Junkyard Jeff over at junkyardfind.com. I'm going to be putting a few things up there pretty soon. That dash pad,
Right.
for the truck.
For the truck, right.
I put it back up there because I knew what I got to find a box and work out shipping and stuff like that. It was like, well, I got another week. Yeah, before at least before that goes up. Plus, still got all those parts, parts to go through on the bench, and
Yeah, you got a plethora.
Still putting up Christmas decorations, and too much to do. So it went back up. But
There you go, man.
But you got something to sell, and you don't want to deal with eBay Motors. Hit him up, and is that it for plugs?
That's it, man.
Okay, so until next time, my name's William.
And this is Davis.
And don't skimp on that primer. That kills premium.